What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down all of today's brand new cards here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM and seeing which GOAT Festival and Conqueror cards are even worth considering picking up. Now, let me be clear. In terms of the GOAT Festival, I would assume that none of these are actually really worth trying to get. The best ones are going to be extremely expensive. The worst ones are just not very good in Ty Lue and Derrick Rose. So, yeah, I don't know. Not the biggest fan of the GOAT Festival as of now, especially considering that they continue to gatekeep the cards people actually really want behind it, having to spend hundreds of dollars in July. I don't know. To me, that's a problem. That being said, we got some interesting names here today, a couple of interesting dark matters too. So we're going to go through and see what's good and what's bad here in this drop. And we'll start with Matt Harpring, who's 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. Stat and badge wise looks solid as you'd expect at this point in the year. Matt Ryan base, Oscar Uppers, same jump shot as Hunter Braun has, really good. Pro 2 fade, Garland, Francis, Kimba, D Fox, Trey Harden, Halliburton. Besides Harden step back, this card's a god. He's literally got 100 overall bronze animations for the most part. Like, this card is, wow, he's actually really good. Awesome card, Matt Harpring, legitimately amazing budget shooting guard. That's an awesome start. Jeremy Sohan, 6'8" PG with a 7-foot wingspan. That's interesting too. He's got good stats all the way around, quality defender, not the best slashers. Let's say 80 driving dunk, 80 driving dunk. That's not very high. Tyler Smith base, Jeremy Sohan up around very quick, Pro 2 fade. Sigs wise, not great. Levine dragback's nice, but I mean, he doesn't have the best Sigs I've ever seen. Kemba escape, Jalen Green dribble style, Steph size up, release. I mean, his upper is kind of hideous as well. So realistically, this jumper's not going to be all that good, and the movement's kind of mediocre. Yes, he's pretty good sized, but there's another 6'8" point guard they dropped last week in Boris Diaw that's probably better. So I would just run Boris Diaw over Jeremy Sohan personally. Gerald Green, 6'8", 6'10" wingspan. I mean, he's good too. Garland, Curry, Trey. Sigs aren't quite as good, but still pretty good. Good jumper, Pro 2 fade. Matt Harpring's probably a little better because of the animations, but this is a good card. He's not bad at all for a dark matter. And then you got Pokashevsky as well, 7-footer with a 7'3" wingspan, 90s across the board. I mean, not too bad for a 7-footer. He's a 7-foot small forward as well, so solid defender. Jumper's good, Pro 2 fade. Jalen Green, Francis, Curry, but D-book dribble style, just D-book behind the back, sorry. Steph step back. Like, some of these Sigs are a little disappointing. The behind the back, the drag back, and the dribble style just aren't quite what you want them to be. And so overall, I look at this card and I go, he's not as good as I would like him to be, but he is still going to be an interesting card for 5,000 MT, being a 7-foot small forward, if that makes sense. So again, I love the amount of quality, super cheap cards we're getting at this point in the year. We got another couple of good ones today. Jeremy Sohan's okay. Gerald Green's decent. Pokashevsky's pretty good. Mark Harpring looks really, really good. Jamal Murray, 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan. KPJ Jamal, Sigs wise, he's not quite as good as you'd like to see, but they're not bad. Stats and badges are good, but he is a 6'4" point guard. You just got to know how limited he is because of his height. He's not horrible, but not the best. Zubac is a 7-footer with a 7'4" wingspan. He's got 99 everything as well. Badge wise, I mean, obviously he's looked good. Russ dribble style, Garland, Kimba, Trey, Levine, Pro 2. His jumper's not the best. If his jumper was a little better, I'd probably be a little higher on him, but I don't think that jump shot personally, I don't think it's that great, to be totally honest. It's just my opinion. Y'all may not agree, but I don't love Zubac's jumper personally. It's not bad, but I liked it on his Galaxy Opal. At this point in the year, I don't think I'd like it very much. I like Gallinari's jumper. It's not going to be as fast as some of the other jumpers, but I do like it. He's got Kimba, he's got Trey, he's a 6'10" shooting guard as well, with a 7'1" wingspan. So it's a very interesting card with a quality skill set. I mean, I think you could use this card at a pretty high level, to be totally honest. I think he's good. He's got awesome stats and badges. He's a 6'10" shooting guard with 7'1" wingspan. The movement isn't god tier. I do wish he had Garland dribble style, but I mean, hard to teach that type of size, to be totally honest. You know what I mean? This is the most attainable, big, quality, really good shooting guard option in my team. Yes, he's not perfect movement wise, but he's a really good card for sure, mostly because of size. Bobby Jones, 6'9" with a 6'9" wingspan, great defensively, offensively good jumper, Pro 2 fade. I don't think Markelle Fultz's upper is very good though. I don't believe it is. Okay, so that might be a little bit of a killer for that card potentially. If that jumper's not very good, it kind of kills this card. Otherwise, he's a decent small forward. Not insane, but a decent budget option. Yao Ming, 6'7", with 7'9" wingspan. He's literally his GOAT card with maybe a better jumper. Nick Claxton base, Oscar upper. The jumper that his other card had was Andre Drummond base, Oscar upper. It's like Claxton base is probably slightly better than Drummond base, honestly. I would say he's basically better than his GOAT card. The only thing that's missing is the legend badge that the GOAT card has, but he's got GOAT Sigs and Pro 2 fade stuff. Like, this card's cracked. He's legitimately maybe better than the GOAT card. That's how good that Invincible Yao is. Scotty Barnes, 6'7" with a 7'3" wingspan. Awesome defender. Has legend set shot, dimer, and lightning launch as well. John Isaac base is not actually bad. Scotty Barnes upper, probably not the best, but I don't know. I haven't really tried this jumper, so I'm not super duper confident in terms of like, I don't really know what it's going to look like. I'm not sure what Scotty Barnes' upper by itself is going to be like. That's when you're going to have to try, because there's a chance that card, if the jumper's nice, is really, really solid. His movement, I mean, I wish he had a better behind the back. I wish he had a better drag back probably, but he's not terrible. Z-Book's cross is actually pretty good. One of the better crossovers. I don't know. It's going to be, a point guard is not bad. He's not amazing, but he's a solid card. Ray Allen, probably pretty similar. 6'5", 6'8" wingspan, 99 everything. Badge wise looks pretty good. He's a little small, but he's got a solid jumper. Garland, Francis, Curry, Trey, Levine, Hallie. Pro 2 fade. Doesn't have the defox cross, but besides that, his SIGs are perfect. He's got Pro 2. He's got a solid jumper. He's only 6'5", so he's limited in terms of how good he can really be, but he's probably about as good as a 100 overall Cassie Russell, to be honest. D-Mitch is 6'3" with a 6'10" wingspan. Again, great stats are bad, as he does at least have the 6'3" wingspan, which helps him out a little bit, but he's too small. Let's be honest. D-Mitch jumper, still he has his own shot. I don't know about that. Pro 2 fade, great SIGs for the most part. DG, Francis, Kemba, Trey. Could have a better cross. Step back is Brunson, which isn't bad. I don't know. He's okay. He's not great. I wouldn't really run any of these 100 Invincibles unless you're personally a fan of that card, though, for what they're probably going to cost. Ty Lue, 6 foot with a 6'3" wingspan. He's got perfect 6. He's got a Patty Oscar, though. Pro 2 fade. I mean, this card is not, I don't know. He's not great. I haven't looked at the GOAT Festival yet. That'll be my next video. But if this card's more than like 10 GOAT pieces, I'm going to be, I mean, if he's more than one GOAT piece, it's ridiculous, to be totally honest, but he will be. How many GOAT pieces will he be? If he's 20, I'm going to break something. Simbalar, 7'5" with a 7'9" wingspan. This card's cracked. Great jumper. Garland, Francis, Curry, Defox, Trey, Levine, Hallie. Pro 2 fade, 99 everything, every legend badge. As a 7'5", dude, that card is a great card. He's going to be 60 pieces. I can guarantee you that. Scottie Pippen, 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. Can play point guard, has a great jumper. Pro 2 fade. Garland, Francis, Curry, Defox, Trey, Levine, Hallie, same SIGs. Really good point guard. He's on that Tracy McGrady level, one of the better point guards in the game. Ricky Davis, kind of similar story from the GOAT Festival. What's his jumper? Steph Oscar, Garland, Francis, Curry, Defox, Trey, Levine, Hallie, and Pro 2 fade with 9 and everything, every legend badge. They're all the same, if you can't tell, basically, just slightly different jumpers. But Ricky Davis, another very good point guard. Michael Richardson, if he wasn't 6'5", he'd be a stud too. A little bit small, but the jumper is a little different, and it's going to be a good one still. Still has perfect SIGs, perfect stats, and perfect badges. That's a good jumper. I like Jetty Osman upper quite a lot, and I think Anthony Simon's base is not bad either. That's honestly a pretty good shot, I would say. This card's going to be solid, no doubt about it. Luka, 6'7", 6'8" wingspan. Patty Sexton, hold on. Oh my gosh, what in the... They made my favorite player the best player. Maybe not the best player, but oh my gosh, Luka's him. Well, okay. Looks like I'm gonna be selling my Invincible Luka and trying to get the GOAT Luka on my God Squad account, because this card is cracked. He's legitimately a top 3-point guard in the game. It goes LeBron, and then, yeah, I mean, you could go Jokic, Luka, or T-Mac probably in that second spot, but he's got an argument. I mean, this card's cracked. Josh Smith, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. Drummond Morris isn't ridiculous, but it's not bad. Garland, Francis, it's the jumper he already had, isn't it? Yeah, Drummond base, Marcus, yeah, same jumper he already had. So Garland, Francis, Curry, Defox, Trey, Levine, Hallie, Pro 2 fade, 6'9" small forward. I mean, whatever. He's good. Wouldn't spend money on him. Jonathan Bender, 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan at shooting guard. This card's awesome. JT Thorson, Colin Sexton on very quick. Pro 2 fade. Garland, Francis, Curry, Defox, Trey, Levine, Hallie. I mean, he's great. 7 foot small forward, perfect SIGs, and an amazing jumper with Sexton upper. He's an absolute dog. No doubt about it. This is the best shooting guard in the game. I still wouldn't spend money on him at this point in the year, though. Derrick Rose, 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan. Come on. I mean, at least he's finally got a high-level jumper, great SIGs and stuff. I mean, his Invincible had great SIGs, but had his own jumper still, which was so stupid. I don't know. But Derrick Rose, very, very good card nonetheless. And for a small point guard anyway. Problem is he's 6'3", but hopefully he's not very expensive in the GOAT Festival. Bull, I'm guaranteeing, will also be 60 GOAT pieces, 7'3" with a 7'7" wingspan. 99 everything, every single legend badge. Prepare to spend hundreds of dollars to get this card. A 7'3" small forward, though. He is probably the best small forward in the game. Cracked card with a great jumper, great SIGs. I mean, he's a god. There's no doubt about it. And then you got AD as the final card in this drop. 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. Another really good small forward. He's got Sexton upper. His drum and bass isn't terrible. Great SIGs, Pro 2 fade, everything on 99, and all legend badges. Standard stuff for a GOAT card. That being said, out of today's drop, don't spend money on the GOAT Festival players, please. That's my number one thing. This Yao Ming card, he's cracked. He's going to be more cheaper. It's going to drop the big man market a bit. So that's good. Couple hundred overalls are solid. This Matt Harpring is literally a budget 100 overall brawn at shooting guard nearly. He's a little smaller, but basically the same card. I mean, Luka looks like amazing, which is kind of awesome that he's really well souped with the best jumper in the game. And Jonathan Minder's cracked, Simbalar's cracked, Bol is cracked, but all three of those guys are going to be expensive as heck. That's my opinion on the drop. We're going to get into a lot more specific videos now. Next video will be breaking down the week 4 of the GOAT Festival, and then after that we'll get into gameplays. And I appreciate all of y'all's support on the channel. Sorry I'm a little late on videos today. I was just taking the morning doing some other stuff. I didn't wake up late today. I was just doing other things this morning, spending time with my dog and my girlfriend and making breakfast and stuff. And just not that concerned about in-game MyTEAM at this point, but we're still gonna get y'all videos. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope y'all have a great day. That's gonna do it for the video. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.